Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the point of, we have now reached the point. Let me get some epic music on, hang on a second. What's up, James? Copyright-free epic music. Let's make this a little bit dramatic, shall we? Let's build a pipe for the little stream. Yep, good. I don't want to get claimed on this stream. I hate these fuckers. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. EDP is now officially the new, wait for it, Purple Aki. Purple Aki has been dead for months now. Every one of you were talking about it in my Discord. And now we've gone from muscles to cupcakes. No more plazzy bags. No more touching muscles. No more boogeyman for Merseyside. Merseyside has had their lives. The rest of Merseyside has had their entire lives touched by Purple Aki. And now he passes on the torch to EDP and his cupcakes. Also, I can't believe it's gone this quick. What do you mean? 22, 23, 24, 20? It's going to be 5 years since the cupcake incident. 5 years. 5 fucking years. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. 5 years. Anyway, enough of that. It's cringe. Anyway, how are we all doing tonight? I only did that just to be fucking cute. But, you know. Welcome to the stream, people. The streams usually pick up as the time goes on. Graham, good to see you again, my man. I hope you're doing well after your last few videos. I wish you the best. Also, looking forward to this stream. What up, boy? What up? Yeah, the road. Things have been going well lately. I'm not going to show it on the stream, but lately I've started a new business. I've got 3 gigs, paying me pretty well. So, winner. So for a bit of fun. Oh, I've also made a conscious effort to not drink on these streams because I don't trust myself drinking on these streams because I'm quite an emotional person when I have a few drinks. Not bitch made, just emotional, you know, especially when you lose people. But we're not going to talk about that today. Today we're going to have some fun. I want to talk about this long overdue, yeah, topic. I am a fucking Liverpudlian, born and raised. How could I not? I know I am way late to this. But you got to remember, EDP, sorry, of course I'm going to get the two fucking mixed up. They look the fucking same. They got the same Patrick Star pinhead. I can't tell the difference in the same back fat face. So, well, EDP was caught with that, not maybe Purple Aki. He just walks around with a plazzy bag going around the UK saying, let me feel your muscles and put your legs behind my shoulders and crotch behind my head so you could do that. And, let's say, massage my meat and fucking veg, and you're underage. So, I've heard all the jokes. He's touched many lives. He's touched He's or just that one really. So yeah, purple Ackies. Just let me just see if the stream is a little consistent. So what we're gonna do is we're going to have a look back at EDP and Purple Aki, but first Purple Aki, because he's dead. He's passed on the torch to the Cupcake Man himself. Because the reason why those two are so similar, it's not because they're large, massive, obese black gentlemen. Let's put it that way. But they are very similar to what their preferences are in terms of what they like as creeps and weirdos, you know? So, we all know Purple Aki was one of the most infamous figures in Liverpool. It's just, I don't know, it's just not the same. Now, I'm not glorifying a nonce here. He was. But what you got to understand in Merseyside, he was like the infamous bogeyman. Like, in your wardrobe type of figure. He was like, the funniest thing about Purple Aki was he was constantly compared to fables like the Tooth Fairy. Or like, the Leprechaun, in the sense of him being a fable to like scare kids to go to sleep. If I was told, not that my parents did, but if I was fucking told that if you don't fucking brush your teeth, get a shower, and eat your tea, Purple Aki's gonna get you, I'd be like in bed, like I couldn't sleep. I'd need to I'd need a drink to help me get through the night. Okay, now even at like what, 12? Fuck it, fuck underage drinking. You scared me out of me sleep now, bitch. You know what I mean? Telling me about fucking Purple Aki gonna get me while I'm in bed. That is your most vulnerable place to be. And then I'm hearing like creaking doors and creaking wardrobes, and I'm like, no way. Could it be? So someone someone made a horror game. We played this on stream before about EDP running after cupcakes. That meme. So what we're gonna do today, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are going to have a look back at some of Purple Aki's most infamous moments. You just gotta give me a moment. And Count Dankula, you know, the pug, the Nazi pug guy, the nasty pug guy, you know, when his dog did that. Hello. Joke, YouTube. It's a joke. I'm not far right. Neither is the Scotsman. We'll have a look at his video about Purple Aki, but I want to go through these clips myself. So I cannot talk about Aki without his EDP dying. I've heard he's got kidney failure. Well, I heard he's got kidney failure, you know. I'm not quite sure. That's the last thing I've heard about him. The same guy that made the documentary on what do you call it? Same guy that made the documentary on Boogie. You know, Chocolate Shake 911 and his two dogs that won't get him out of the bath. Someone made a documentary about that, and we reacted to it. It was like back in 2023, and I was just like losing me shit over the dogs, like not getting them out. But anyway, let's have a look back. Who's Purple? Who's Purple Aki? Who's EDP? Joshua, welcome to the stream, mate. This.
Get out the area, lad.
Get out the area, bro. Serious.
Go on.
Bro.
Get out the area, lad.
Get out the area, man. Hey, boys. Here's Purple Aki.
Be careful, lads.
Be careful.
Get out the area,
Get
lad.
out the area, lad.
Be careful, it's purple.
What? Well, you get the big boy out.
He firmed one to the head.
Fuck off, you got him.
That was one mean, evil shot, that. Oof. And the scariest part was he just took it like a champ. He had a firework straight to his fucking chrome dome. And he took it like some meathead in the gym. The incredible fucking... The incredible bulk, whatever.
How about the fact that he shot a kid?
Hold on. Some fucking Breaking Bad thing came up. Anyway. So, yeah. And for those who don't know who Purple Aki is, I've got the perfect video for you. So did this happen to EDP? Is that why he's the new Purple Aki? It's basically a joke. Basically, to give you a rundown, Purple Aki died in his 60s, and he was infamous for going around Merseyside feeling the muscles of boys, young boys, and the boys were underage. So he was a gay nonce, basically. He's been in prison, and I'm not going to mention some of the stuff he did in prison because it's ugh. But he's a big, large black gentleman, so that should give you an idea. So he was an infamous nonce in Liverpool. Now EDP, about 4 or 5 years ago, was a online figure that gained a big following. What ruined his career was he went to an alleyway, and he was caught by some sting operators who did a lousy job, but it made for a funny video. I'll give it that. Sometimes the most incompetent people handling like the most delicate jobs like that is got to be the funniest, because you're just like, get the fucking police. But they fucked it up, and that's what kind of made it funny. So, and then those same people went on to make a career out of catching predators. So, with that being said, that video, I don't really want to watch it again because we've already streamed the EDP expose video last time. But there is one more that I never got to look at, and it was this YouTuber named Gideon, and he dressed up as a cupcake. Graham Grey Dog is the new EDP. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you, lad? Is that why he's the new... without the catch a predator? So, basically, that's what it is. So, let me bring up a video by a Scotsman named Count Dankula, who talked about Purple Aki. But we're gonna go for... I'm not gonna... I know a lot about him, so I'm not gonna go on like one of his videos where he explains about him and about his history and all that stuff. You can get it from... I can do it myself, but I will play this video. Count... Here it is. Where is it? Fuck off. It's trying to promote AI to me. I don't give a fuck. Let me just go on YouTube for a minute and get the results we actually want. I'm getting it now. I'm just getting it now. Sorry, boys. Here it is. This was done 5 months ago. And let's have a watch. So, for those who don't know who Purple Aki is, he's dead. He's dead now. He's passed away 5 months ago. But this should give you the skinny. This should keep you up to
I have
speed.
some very, very terrible news. However, young athletic men the world over may breathe a sigh of relief. Aki dead. Infamous Brit muscle squeezer bodybuilder Akinwale Arobieke dead at 64. Officers were called to reports of a man being found unresponsive. He obviously didn't get his little muscle squeezing fix and he just died. An infamous bodybuilder dubbed Muscle Squeezer has died at the age of 64. Akinwale Arobieke was found dead at his flat on Devonshire Road in Toxteth, Merseyside. Officers discovered his body at around 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday, August 26, after reports of an unresponsive man. Merseyside police confirmed his death.
Hold on. Sorry about this, boys. Just wait a minute. I just got to get the chat up right. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Not thought to be suspicious. A spokesperson for the force said, "We can confirm that emergency services were in the Toxteth area following a non-suspicious death last night, Tuesday, 26th of August. At around 8:30 p.m, officers were made aware of a man in his 60s being found unresponsive at an address in Devonshire Road, Princes Park. He was sadly pronounced deceased at the scene. The man's death is not suspicious and a file will be prepared for the coroner. Arobieke became known for approaching young rugby players and asked permission to touch their muscles.
Don't forget the gym.
It was a lot more than that. You know,
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. Defo was a lot more than that. But yeah, so where did he die again? I mean, I was too busy. Like, excuse me, the volume's a little high. Should have hired Chris Hansen. That means you would have had to flown to the UK to sort him out. You know what I mean? Aki, don't be touching young boys now. Alabiki, that enough of that.
Following a non-suspicious.
So let's see. Spokesman said we have confirmed emergency service. It was in the Toxteth area, knowing the death. I think he died of a heart attack.
Unresponsive man. Merseyside police confirmed his death is not thought to be suspicious.
God, do you know what's weird? Look at the date of when he died, the 26th of August. You know what's crazy? A day after that date, my granddad passed away. My granddad. He passed away after that date. That's so crazy how Purple Aki and my granddad kicked the bucket. More or less close to one another. That's crazy.
A spokesperson for the force said, "We can confirm that emergency services were in the Toxteth area following a non-suspicious death last night, Tuesday, 26th of August. At around 8:30 p.m, officers were made aware of a man in his 60s being found unresponsive at an address in Devonshire Road, Princes Park. He was sadly pronounced deceased at the scene. The man's death is not suspicious and a file will be prepared for the coroner. Arobieke became known for approaching young rugby players and asked permission to touch their muscles. It was a lot more than that. He did it a lot more than that. He also tried to get them to pose for him and offered exercise advice. He would also say,
Fact.
"Can you squat me?" And he would like...
Yep, this is he's about to bring up exactly what I brought up before.
lay over their back while he got the young men and boys to like squat him.
I mean, at least he was getting some form of exercise, unlike EDP.
And he'd be like, yeah, boy.
Dumb.
Like, yeah,
Oh.
he was...
Ooh, that just gives me that just sends shivers down me fucking spine. That creepy.
like in
Duh.
He enjoyed it when
Stop.
young men squatted him.
Stop.
In the northwest of England in the 1990s, Purple Aki became an urban legend, with teenagers sharing
Urban legend, my fucking ass. Stay away from that, Aki.
stories of
He may be gone, but the ghost of Purple Aki will still haunt the asses of young boys. He would probably want to feel the muscles on there, on muscles on those cheeks, wouldn't he? In his as now he's gone, Purple Ghost Aki.
a man who had asked to feel their muscles. Arabieke was often seen travelling between northern train stations with his signature plastic bag, becoming the butt of a joke across Liverpool, Manchester, and North Wales.
Oh fucking hell. Yeah, that's true, but surely he wasn't spotted in North Wales.
He would occasionally resurface in local newspapers after various encounters with the law. In 1986, 16-year-old Gary Kelly noticed he was being followed by a muscular 6'5" man who was said
I remember this story.
waited outside his school and
Hmm.
asked if he could touch his muscles. On June the 15th the same year, Gary and his friends were at New Brighton's outdoor swimming pool. I remember covering this in the video. This is a sad story. When Arabieke was spotted
Yeah, I know this story. I'll let him explain it.
following the teenager again. Gary reportedly ran to New Brighton train station and tried hiding in a stationary train before he jumped to the railway tracks as Arabieke watched from the platform. The teen touched the third rail and was electrocuted by 750 volts. He
Oof.
was sadly pronounced dead, and Arabieke was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter and indecent assault and harassment of 14 different boys.
Ooh.
The judge sentenced him to 30 months in prison. Arabieke appealed against his conviction, won, and was awarded £35,000.
Fucking hell.
However, it was clear that Arabieke's obsession was beyond control, and after being released
I think this guy's done more homework than me. I just know like surface level stuff about Aki, mostly jokes, but I know the railway station incident in New Brighton. Jesus Christ. That was
in 2003, he was arrested for 15 charges of harassment and witness intimidation and sentenced to 6 years in
let me make this clear. If when got out that EDP passed away, there's no more legacy for Purple Aki. No more. EDP is like the only compatible person to be a next EDP and the most qualified. Period. I can't think of anyone that's more qualified to be the next Purple Aki than EDP. And if you think there is, tell me who.
prison. Less than 7 months after the touching ban, it's not even brought up the touching ban, he got one of the most unique court orders ever in British history. He was banned from hanging around outside of gyms, and he was banned from asking people
Yeah.
to touch their muscles.
That's true.
He is the only person in British
That's true.
history to ever receive such a ban, and probably will be the only ever person to receive such a ban.
Lifetime achievement.
Basically, a court edict was created just for him. Just for him. Let's
Do you reckon Purple Aki, when he got that sentence, was like, what? 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 What you mean? Why can't I be outside of fucking gyms? What do you mean I can't be outside of gyms? You what? And then the judge is like, to stop you from for fucking around with young boys near gyms, I sentence you to not be near nowhere, and by any that there gyms. And then Purple Aki's like, you are.
Less than 7 months after the touching ban, Arabieke commented on a man's biceps, touching them without permission, and was arrested for the breach of his sexual harm prevention order, and he was jailed for 15 months. He was banned from touching, feeling, and measuring muscles. Yeah, he also carried around a little measuring tape to try and measure people's muscles.
Oh no, yeah, he did that a lot too. He did that a lot. He did that a lot.
And also from asking strangers to perform squats for him from 2006. Yeah, the thing where he would
Yeah, we know
lie on
now.
his back. Then in 2010,
Yeah, I think we get the idea now. I think we get the idea. I think we get the idea now. So, pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. And that's pretty much Purple Aki. That's what he did. And he got like the most unique ban. I'm not repeating what Dank said, but he defo did get one of the most unique bans in the UK and funniest. So, yeah. Bummer. I mean, no, you can't go around feeling muscles with your measuring tape. He's probably gonna like. Do you think if he's gone to hell, he'll probably ask like Hitler or Stalin or whatever? Let me feel your muscles. Since you were like the head of the Third Reich, you must have pretty big muscles, Hitler. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Well, that was a unique fucking story. It so was. The story of Purple Aki is definitely a tragic and unique one. But at the same time, we can all rest easy knowing that these are safe. This is safe. All safe. No more muscle squeezing. No more. Now, with that being said, let's move on. EDP. Now, James in the chat said earlier that that he was diagnosed with kidney failure. Now, I've heard of it. It's not exactly news to me. I definitely heard that. But I've definitely heard of that. I'm just looking up something for a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely heard about that 100%. So people have speculated. In fact, we'll go on Reddit and have a look at the EDP subreddit, because there's some subreddits on Reddit that are so fucking brutal. I've got to see it for myself. Let me just get it up. Here it is. Here we go. I wonder if Purple Aki is the reason obesity rate are rising. They don't want to go near the gyms where he's at. Well, if you're fucking flabby, then you got no muscles, so you're safe there, lad. You will never have Purple fucking Aki feel you anytime soon if you're a lard ass. Okay. Okay. I'm again once. Hang on. What's this? I'm once again bored. Give me some of your best EDP quotes. Oh no. Let's have a look. Jacking off is a sport. I'm a child predator that has a shit. I'm not repeating that. Just read it there. Oh, it's against the law. Fuck the law. People break that shit every day. Fuck the law. Here's the thing as well, you know. Oh, here we go. EDP tries getting into Epstein Island. Yeah, in the Discord, someone brought up that Jeffrey Epstein had like an old, what was it, Xbox account. Now, I don't know much about all the Jeffrey Epstein files that have come out lately. A lot of people have been talking about it. Here it is. I'm just reading the Reddit now. Sorry, Discord now. Jeffrey Epstein was banned from Xbox Live in 2023 for harassment. I need fact check that if that's true, actually, because if that's true and not a joke, oh boy, we're in for some laughs. Rare unreleased photo of EDP getting dressed in his prison dip outfit after the fist bump cupcake. Oh, here we are. Shiv me timbers. Where's me cupcake? The shape of his fucking head. Pinhead. Ain't no way he's still trying to do this shit. 2013, he was banned in 20. Yeah, send me more. Send me like a link in the Discord. I really want to check that out. That sounds really funny, that. EDP called me sexy when I was 16. Oh, God. He's too down bad for his own fucking good, man. Ah. Look at these nostrils. Look at that. Look at that patchy fucking face. A face that a woman underage could love. You know, never mind Barbie. Never mind looking after doll, like cute little like toy doll things that girls play with when they're young, you know, the baby but dolls, them type. Nah, I'm sure they're into this big nostriled pinhead looking bozo. That's what he probably thinks of himself, like, you know what? I'm the bee's knees, me. You want my advice to get underage pussy? Just show me your back fat that looks like a face. That's what he'd say. That's what it is. Anyway. Hang on, let me bring this up on my phone. There's like a meme of Patrick Starr where like he's showing like his back fat. He made a face with his back. Hang on, let me just look it up. Patrick Starr. Here it is. Can you see it? There you go. All right. Oh, here's an AI video. The aliens be like, we must probe and examine this large specimen to see what makes him so attractive to 13-year-olds. Because humans are fucking stupid. And we're smart. And we're trying to figure out the source of their stupidity. And it's certainly not cupcakes. Ha ha ha. Saw the edited version of EDP working with that, like Squidward. Oh, I've seen that. Brilliant. Lost footage of EDP was. Whoa, 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 whoa. The lost footage of what EDP was actually doing on his phone. Okay. Oh no.
Nigga, I've never in my life been a part of such a fucking goddamn disgrace of what the fuck I'm seeing right now.
Oh, I'm not watching that 12 minutes of him yapping. Nope. You know. Looks like the fat ass is back on IG. Fucking no. Have you ever seen a nonce that lock and loaded? What is this? Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Snatch. Yeah. Ratchet and underage Snatch. Yeah. Yeah, good one. Comical, funny laugh. Haha. Okay, enough of all that. Enough. So, EDP. At it again. It's hard to believe. You know what? You know what, though? Some little, I just want to bring this up real quick. But remember the EDP video I did about his apology video? That was the last video my dad liked. The last video he ever liked before he passed, which is crazy. You know, it's sad. He only, and that was a fucking fun video to make because he's just being like a pest and a sex pest, doing everything he can to get back on the internet because he wants that glory he once had that he fucked up. He's not. Listen, in the laws of the weblands, if you are caught as a kiddie diddler, especially in the same fashion as he was caught, there's no coming back from that. Although I am slightly impressed that he somehow sort of made a comeback, like the guy who wants to make a documentary on him. You know what I mean? It's like even his memes, EDP's memes, you know, the burger one when he's like, I mean, it's all right. That one. I see that all the time, like ranked on YouTube Shorts. Like, you know, the ranking videos on YouTube Shorts. I see that all the time. All the time. Like when they're like ranking shows and shit, or the seasons of shows and whatnot. Let's say, like, you know, they're ranking Dragon Ball Z arcs or sagas. The Frieza saga. A clip of like Homelander saying it's perfect, down to the last minute detail. It's those ranking videos about anything, and EDP constantly is on those ranking videos, and I'm like, this motherfucker was caught as a nonce. Now the thing is that got me thinking is, what if he wasn't? What if he was not a nonce, and he wasn't such a degenerate? If he wasn't such a fucking degenerate and got his act together. Whatever works, you know, find Christ, don't find Christ, whatever rocks your boat. He could have really had a successful career down the line. Period. Like, if YouTube was censoring him that badly, he could have just hooked onto Rumble or Kick. Yeah, it's that one, yeah. Yeah, that one. I mean, it's all right. And he's eating a burger. That is like classic fat man behavior. Reviewing a fucking burger. What can you do? What can you do? Also, boys, I'm going to make this stream a little short today. If it picks up more, then I'll stay a little longer. But it's going to be a short stream today, so I'm gonna wrap this up around, let's say, okay, I've been on for an hour, almost an hour now. So I'll wrap it up around 8:30. So we can get it in. Alright, here we go. Epstein files release. Microsoft permanently banned Jeffrey Epstein. No way. I'll look at this later. In fact, I'll save it for a stream. We're not doing it here. I want to save all the ideas for one stream after another. That way it keeps the streams consistent every week, you see. So, yeah. That would be a good idea, I think. So, just checking something. So, yeah, it's just... Fucking no, I don't know what to say. It's a shit show on both sides. You got the likes of like who is it? Oh yeah. You got the likes of Purple Aki. Banned from gyms, banned everywhere. Doing all kinds of getting into all kinds of trouble with his Plazzy bag. And you got EDP. Cupcake extraordinaire. He's a remarkable exception at the cupcake. If he's like that, like obsessed with cupcakes, I'd hate to see what he's like with wedding cakes or fucking sponge cake or fucking chocolate cake. I mean, cupcakes are like what the most. They're not really. If you want to rank, you know what? I see if we can rank cakes. That's a good idea. Let me just. This will be funny. Now, I don't really have much of a sweet tooth. Now, I don't really have that much of a sweet tooth. Really. But I want to see a tier list of what people think of it. I don't want to create one. But I want to see like see if people like have ranked what their favorite cakes are. Okay, here's one. That's more like it. And there's fucking loads. There's fucking loads, lad. Look at this. Okay. So what we got here is coffee cake, S tier, traditional sponge cake, cookie cake. So that's S tier. Let's see if they got cupcakes. I don't see cupcake yet. I don't see it. Devil cake. I've never heard that one. Rainbow cake. Where is cupcake? Ah. I can't find cupcake anywhere. Let's try a more smaller one. Here we go. No cupcake. I suppose cupcake isn't the most popular one, so, you know, what I'm just thinking is that it's clear as day that there's far more popular cakes than fucking cupcakes. So why didn't EDP just settle for coffee cake, which sounds nice to be honest, or something like honey cake, brownie cake, mango cake, cheesecake? Ooh, cherry pie. Ooh, can't go wrong there. Why didn't he just settle for that? No, I was going to pick up a cupcake, come back fucking home, but he didn't think to get like, what? He didn't think to like pick up another cake down that dirty alleyway. I'm just here to pick up I'm just here to pick a cupcake and go back home. Really? Really, lad? Are you really going down there? Really? You could have picked up a coffee cake, but you choose to go to some dirty, run-down alley with two bozos pretending that they're above the law looking for kiddie diddlers, and then you lie to them saying, I'm going to get a cupcake. EDP violated SpongeBob's cake hole. Yeah, I know, SpongeBob was never the same, was he? He used to be great, but ever since that trauma of EDP going, I'm going to go down on you, he was like, oh, the pain, the horror. Poor SpongeBob. Poor SpongeBob. He was never the same since EDP. So, yeah. Out of all those cakes, he didn't settle for neither of them. EDP creamed the rabbit. Ew. He probably did. Oh, yeah. There is one video we can watch. Just let me get it up. This was in 2023. I'm not looking up the here it is. Oh, not that one. Fucking hate these clickbait videos. Hang on. You know, I just want to see the fucking... You know what I hate is when I just want to watch the original video for myself. And then you got all these YouTubers using the picture of the original video as clickbait. I get that's part of the game. But it's annoying. Here we go. I'm not going to watch the whole fucking thing. But I just want to get to the good part. I mean, I've also heard that EDP's mum passed away before the whole sting operation happened. Now, I would feel bad for him because I know what it's like to lose a loved one. But, no, fuck you. You let your mum fucking down doing that shit, man. Hang on, let's see if we can get this up. Come on, come on.
What up, boys? It's your boy, Skeet Hand. He probably wasn't gonna talk to us anyway. I think we should get a body in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it up now. I need to get the exact part of the video. Here we go. The part we were all waiting for. I don't want to watch the whole video. I just want to skip to the good part because it's funny. All right, here we go. Here we go.
He like got a glimpse of me.
Yeah, that's why he went inside. He said, "Oh hell no."
Well, it's disappointing. We didn't get to say much to Bryant. We just walked into his appointment as I expected.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Hey, cuz, y'all need to get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, man. Real shit, dog. Like, you guys can't man. It's a dialysis center, man.
Well, Brian, I am with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and I just want to let you know.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You know,
This is not a fucking joke, man.
I'm just seldom at a loss for words. You know, 2 years ago you were caught
Kiss my ass.
in 4K trying to meet a 13-year-old, and
Really, I'm not talking to you.
why?
Really, my nigga, this is bullshit, man, that y'all pulling right now?
Look at him, he's dressed up like a cupcake.
Well, Brian, I just want to know, why do you think we're here?
Fuck you, man. That's what
If you could guess, Brian, why do you think we're here? Could you answer me that, Bryant? Bryant, don't be like this, Bryant. I just have a few questions.
Oh, by the way, it's illegal for you guys to film in here?
No, we're outside the premises, so we're fine. I have a couple questions for you. I want to know what this picture is of you with the makeup on. Do you recall this picture, Bryant? Brian.
That is horrendous. What the hell is that?
Can you look here? I just want to know what this is. Like, what in the actual fuck is this? Bryant? Okay. Oh, how you doing, sir?
The cupcake's like, you know, he's had enough now. He's had enough of me. He's stuffed enough of me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Well, we got something, I guess.
They bought him in the back. Ready, bro? Why was he looking at me? I was outfit.
Probably because the outfit.
I didn't. You want the EV?
Probably wanted to eat you, yeah.
He did take a risk dressing up as a cupcake, though, because he could have fucking cannibalized him, but this was well worth the trip.
How is this, fam? Should I, like, text him on Instagram?
You should.
I'm gonna call him on Instagram.
I just want to know what this picture is. Like, this is just... What is this? What in the actual fuck is this?
Yo, I need you to do me a favor. Can you call this number and pass
Wow. Wow. He is the next Purple Aki. That settles it.
Wait, oh, the victim, she's calling me. She's
No.
wait, hold on.
One second. Sam.
Yo, hello?
He's texting me right now still.
What is he saying?
He told me fuck you, bitch. That's what he said.
We got him.
And but I'm already
Right after this moment. Right after this. That is just bonkers. Right after this. Wow.
here. I filed the report.
Yeah. Keep on filing. Do your thing.
Okay.
We got him.
Got him, boys.
Hey,
Got him.
What a wiener, man. What a fucking dumbass. What a fucking sausage. Let me get this straight. He gets caught not only twice, but minutes after that encounter, he's texting an underager. Right after this. Showing him in and to add insult to the cupcake, he's put on makeup. Did he just do you think he was in the DMs and he sent that picture and he said to the underager, fuck you, bitch, with that makeup on? I can't believe it. I didn't think it'd get any crazier than this.
You want to call him right now?
yeah, you have his number?
No. You?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Hold on, I need you to patch this number.
Is this the number?
Let's be honest, he did a way better job than the other Predator catchers. He did a way better job.
Number that you use?
You didn't know you're calling? Should I say your name? No, of course not. You're
I never
calling
seen
the
that
EP
number.
guy. I just got
Okay,
it.
what's the number that she sent you?
Oh, that she sent me. Let me look.
Text it to me and I'll text.
805-699-2590.
I'll give you a fist bump. Give you a fist bump right now. Hey, so...
No. Oh, wait. Did the cop give him a fucking fist bump? Am I seeing things? Let me see that again.
How you doing, officer?
How are you?
Oh, you watching the vid?
Yeah.
I'm
I'll give you a fist bump. Give you a fist bump right now. Hey.
I can't believe that. A fucking busy, a figure of authority literally did an EDP joke. Fist bumping a cupcake. I can't believe I didn't watch this whole thing entirely. That's nuts. Anyway, I'm not gonna watch the rest. It's not like he gets arrested. Oh, here we go. He is so mad. You look at his face. You could tell he's so mad. Oh no.
Civil conversation, Brian. Brian, could you just explain the picture? Brian?
We're not gonna do nothing quick. Bro, can you please talk to us? That's it.
All right.
We just want to talk to you, bro. Legally, you don't have to talk to us, but we want to talk to you.
Okay, Bryant. If that's how you're going to be, we really just want to know. Bryant,
Brian! We just want to talk to you, man.
just a couple words. That's all we really want. I hope we don't get shot right now.
He's a PDF file locked and loaded. Ratchet and nonce.
Bryant. Come on,
Bryant.
don't be like this.
Yeah, don't be like that. We just wanna know your epic story, you know what I mean?
Bryant.
And thus drives away. Fucking no. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's fucking nuts. Oh, John Doe, just so you know, I can see your chat, but it's not coming up in the chat box. I'm just giving you a heads up there. Sometimes that sometimes it doesn't show up. Let me just have a look. See if I can do it like this. Alright, here we go. I got you now. Anyway, yeah. Crazy. I didn't know any of that, to be honest. I didn't know. Let's get a bit of music on. Just... yeah, here we go. Wow. I didn't know this. I didn't know that at all. Fucking no. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Just, I'm trying to process what I've just fucking heard. So basically, if I read this correctly, number one, after the encounter with Gideon, the cupcake, he said, fuck you to an underager because he probably felt he was set up. He was wearing makeup and the busy fist bumped the cupcake. Oh man, I wish I streamed that sooner. That is nuts. Anyway, boys, I'm going to be wrapping up in about 10 to 20 minutes, so we'll just have a chat before I get off. Yeah. That's crazy. Anyway, I just can't believe that. That's fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts. EDP. You like cupcakes, do you? You don't want to settle for coffee cake, I take it. EDP was standing outside the party with Elon Musk begging to get in. If that's true, send it in the Discord. If that's not a joke, I mean. Fucking hell, man. Who wants a cupcake? I just feel like I'm just repeating myself now. Fucking cupcakes, man. Fuck off. Cupcake. Oh. Yeah. That meme with the Squidward footwalk. The Squidward footwalk. And EDP's walking like that, yeah. That was a funny meme. I'm not going to really... Hold on, I need to stop pausing the music. Here we go. It's a joke, but the Elon part is true. That's another part of the files. Elon Elon was such a fucking loser that they refused to let him in when he begged. Yeah, Elon Musk. What a fucking loser! How could he deny the great EDP? You know what I mean? How could he deny the great EDP? You know what I mean? He denied one of the greatest cupcakers ever. Even the fucking Busy was like, "Oh, fist bump. Do you want a fist bump?" You know what I mean? To the fucking nose. How much of a bitch do you have to be to threaten a 16-year-old girl when you're like a grown ass, hairy ass, sweaty ass man with a fucking artillery of weapons that would make World War II's bunkers look like a joke? Grand Theft Auto EDP City. And he's going around like with the circle menu on the GTA games. He's going around shooting everyone. And he's talking all kinds of shit. He is really a shithead though, isn't he? Well, anyway, boys, I'm going to wrap it up in about 5 minutes. I'm going to get to bed early. I've got stuff to do. But it has been a nice evening just chilling with you lot. And remember, don't forget to send more suggestions. I mean, we'll defo talk about the Epstein Xbox thing. I don't know if people are still have already talked about it, but we're definitely defo going to cover it. You know what I mean? %1,000%. I mean, there isn't really much to talk about really when it comes to EDP and Purple Aki. Purple Aki's dead, he's gone. And EDP, well, he's just EDP and he's still trying to make a comeback when the internet just humiliates him time and time again. There's really not much more to say other than the fact that it is clear as day that one clown has passed on the clowny torch to another clown. And it will be up to EDP for as long as he lives to carry on Purple Aki's legacy. And that's being and that is basically being a big fat pedophile. I mean, don't you think all this shit is boring? You know, with the whole, I don't know, just every YouTuber being exposed as a pedophile. I think it's getting boring now. Like we had like back in 2016, the Minecraft pedos like Lion Maker and all them. Lion Maker was definitely like the most infamous out of the bunch. Minecraft pedos of a feel together basically. So yeah. And now it's just like too many of these people are like just going around being nonsense. You know, it's become like a bit of a staple actually that like you got these YouTubers and then their biggest controversy is, oh, he's come out as he's been exposed as a nonce in the Discord DMs and whatnot. It's just like a classic fucking mistake that they make. Like, if you chat to underages in the Discord, that is it. it's there forever, and it will be, and it's there for the internet to see. You know, once you put something out there on the internet that's dodgy like that, there's no coming back from that. But here's the thing, EDP. I found the Alvin and the Chipmunk game on Wii, the one you discussed on Blaming on George's video. Yeah, that became a bit of a meme on his channel. That I think he's took down a few of the videos I was in, but leaving up one. Probably because of YouTube's terms of service. I don't hold it against him. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I spoke to Blame not too long ago. About a couple of months ago. It was I messaged him saying how I think he heard about me dad and he sent his condolences and stuff. So yeah. So hold on, is this picking up? Just a minute. Let's see if you can hear the music. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Yeah, YouTube is, it's like one of the biggest controversies you can think of on YouTube is a few of them. And being exposed as a nonce is definitely the most common, and it's a shame that it's the most common. But there's also the other one where infamous America Deserves 9/11 commie Hassan Nopeka had a shock collar to his dog. I mean, animal abuse is up there with being a nonce. You might as well. And just I mean, you might as well just like just roll it. You might as well just be compared to that on the internet, because I'm trying to think of the other one though. What was the other one? So there was animal abuser, pedophile. What are the other, like, saying the dreaded Richard word, if you get what I mean. The dreaded gamer word. So those are the three cancellations of the apocalypse. Pedophile, N-word, animal abuser. And those are the three biggest things you can get cancelled for. But with the gamer word, it really depends on the context. So, like, if you were to do what Keemstar did, for example, to Alex now, you pay for it. So, but it really does depend. With those three, it depends on the fashion on how you got caught. Do you know what I mean? So, it really, really depends. And I'm not talking about just jokes neither. I'm talking about, like, what two of the biggest things you could be. Oh, another thing. Maybe murderer. No, defo murderer. And that depends, like, if you broke the law. Like, if you broke the law. In fact, two of the things do break the law, but if you do, like, law-breaking shit that will have you ending up in prison for life, you know, grape, and well, we've talked about kiddie diddlers on the stream, you know, Aki and EDP, so that's a no-brainer. I don't need to really go over or, like, what you could be in prison for. I think you can use your heads there. But they always make, like, fascinating stories. I think I think Blame It on George covers stories like that, I think. I haven't watched this channel in a while, but I think he does cover stories about YouTubers like that. There's this one guy that covers like the darkest YouTube videos or darkest YouTube channels. And there was this one channel, and I think my dad, God rest his soul, he watched a video of this guy, and he like shot up his workplace, and he was like some bit of a weirdo, socially awkward, weaselly little weirdo, and he wasn't right mentally, and his name was Randy Stair, and he shot up his place of work. So he was a YouTuber that committed an actual crime. You see, in life, boys, it goes like this. It is very, very easy to fuck up your life and make life worse for yourself. Right? Anyone could go out and kill somebody, or shoot up heroin, or punch someone in the face for no reason. That's assault. And life is all about choices. And what I'm getting at is or the EDP thing, for example, lust. And guess what happens when you fuck around and find out? You find out, then you feel, then you know about it. You know what I mean? So, on the other hand, improving your life, now that is that is a hard road to go on, because sometimes when you have, like, people talk about discipline and motivation, sometimes you need the right motivation to fuel that discipline. I mean, we're only human at the end of the day. We're not always going to be motivated 24/7. I'm not trying to sound like fucking inspirational or whatever, or be motivational. But it all circles down to this. You got the people like the Minecraft Lion Makers and EDP and Purple Aki, and they go around doing what they did because they can't help themselves, and there's something wrong with them mentally. Now you might say, oh, they could have gone help. EDP basically fucking said, I need to go get help. Yeah, that's what he said. And he didn't. He only said that when he got fucking caught. Again and again and again. Time and time and time again. So it's very easy to screw with your own life, but it's hard to make your life better. And one of the hardest things that a lot of people can struggle with from time to time, you're not always going to be 100%, is believing in yourself. And believing in yourself is a you versus you thing all the fucking time. All the time. And being able to put yourself in check and get things done, that's the hard path. But committing crimes like that because you can't keep your fucking wiener in your fucking keks or out of your brain, and to stop being fucked in the head, you go out and do stupid shit like, well, I was out here picking up a cupcake, then I'll go back home. Every time a pedo says they are going to change, they don't never give pedos a second chance. Nah. You can't fight your own nature, can you? And their nature is little boys or little girls. Parents, you know, fucking goes without saying, good parents despise pedophiles. They do. And one of the, like, here's the weirdest thing. If you go to places like Disneyland, like, let's say I've got my kids and wife, and I go to a fucking future, by the way. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh well. But if you are an adult and you got your family and your kids and you're going to Disneyland, that's one thing. But if you're in Disneyland and you're like a grown-ass man on your own with no mates at Disneyland, no girlfriend, that is a red fucking flag. What are you doing in Disneyland on your own? And when I was a kid, I remember there were quite a few, even Alton Towers, never mind Disneyland, but Disneyland was definitely notorious for that. Never mind Disneyland. You had the likes of had the likes of, like, you know, Mickey Mouse and fucking Donald and Goofy all around Disneyland, and next minute you see men on their own, a couple of men on their own at Disneyland. Like, what are you fucking doing? It's weird. I don't know. Well then, I'm gonna be anyway, boys. I'm gonna be wrapping up this stream. It's been a good stream, and remember, next Saturday, 7 p.m. Be there, and I'll be there. It's been a great stream, boys. It's been a real pleasure. I do enjoy doing these live streams once a week. It's been good to get back into the mold of it, you know. But remember, send your suggestions in my Discord. It's in the bio, and we'll see if we can go around We'll see if we can go around talking about whatever some more. All right, take care, everyone.